Hi Clock House, Miss Wilson here. I am a teacher in Year 6, so some of you may know me, may not know me, but it is my turn to read you a story today and I'm really excited. So I hope you are comfortable. Go and get your favourite teddy bear, all your cushions around you, your family, and I hope you enjoy the story. My story today is one of my favourites. It is called This Moose Belongs to Me and it is by an author called Oliver Jeffers. I hope you enjoy. Are you ready? Wilfred owned a moose. See that there? He hadn't always owned a moose. The moose came to him a while ago and he just knew that this was meant to be his. He thought he would call the moose Marcel. There he is there, putting our little name tag on his antlers to show that it's his. Just like some of your pets, I'm sure they have tags on them as well with their names on it. He began to follow Marcel, explaining the rules of how to be a good pet. Much at the time, it seemed as though the moose wasn't listening, but Wilfred knew he was, mostly because he followed rule number 4 very well, which was to not make noise while he listens to his favourite music on his record player. Very handy. Sometimes the moose wasn't a very good pet at all, and he generally ignored rule number 7, which was going whichever way Wilfred wanted to go. There he is there, pushing him, trying to get him to go somewhere. The moose had a very good sense of direction and Wilfred did not. And because the moose was particularly poor on rule number 7, subsection B, maintaining a certain proximity to home, Wilfred quickly learned to bring some string along on their outings so that he could find his way back again. Very smart thing to do. Although he shouldn't be going far away from home, should he? Sometimes the moose was an excellent pet. He had no trouble with following the rule number 11, which was providing shelter from the rain. Now, I really wish my dog would be able to do this. That would be really helpful, wouldn't it? On rule 16, he was also very good at knocking down things that were out of Wilfred's reach. He's saying, "Good work, Marcel." One day, as Wilfred discussed their plans for the coming year on a particularly long walk, he made a terrible discovery. Before I show you that discovery, let's have a little look at his journey here. He's got a very good imagination, hasn't he, Wilfred? Oh no. Someone else thought the moose belonged to them. "Rodrigo, you're back!" Wilfred was dumbstruck. This moose was Marcel, not Rodrigo, and the old lady was mistaken. Wilfred thought it was only proper to correct her. "This moose belongs to me," he explained. Here's the old lady that thinks Rodrigo is her moose. And then here's Wilfred, very cross. "This moose belongs to me." I wonder who the moose does belong to. And to prove it, he called Marcel. "Hill," he said. There he is there, pointing to the floor. Very cross, trying to be very stern. But the moose did not respond. He seemed more interested in the old lady. "Good, Rodrigo," she said. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think he's way more interested in the apple. "Fine," he said. Embarrassed and enraged, he rushed off home. He is very cross, very embarrassed. But in his haste and miles away from anywhere, he tripped over his string and got tangled up. Oh no. What's he gonna do? Well, he lay there. He laid and he laid. And Wilfred was beginning to get a little bit worried. It was past his home time now, and the monsters he thought would be out soon. Well, we know there's no monsters. But poor Wilfred, he's very scared. Hopefully somebody will come and help him. He had just ruled out the last of his options. There we are. There's some of these strange options there. What would you do in that situation? Would you come up with a better idea than getting a penguin, apparently? That's one of his ideas. Very strange. But suddenly, and luckily, along came the moose. Yay. Hopefully he's going to help him. And luckily he did. He performed Rule 73 brilliantly, which is rescuing your owner from different situations. There he is there on top, hooked onto his antlers. Still got that apple though, hasn't he? Lucky Wilfred. And all was forgiven. And perhaps Wilfred admitted he'd never really owned the moose anyway. Lovely picture there of them walking off together into the woods, and you can see his little name tag ripped up on the floor. So Wilfred's realised that he didn't own him anyway. Maybe they could be good friends. With that in mind, he and the moose reached a great compromise, and the moose would agree to do all of Wilfred's rules. A little suit there. He agreed to do all of his rules whenever it suited him. And if you turn to the last page, you wouldn't believe it, somebody else thinks they own the moose as well. And it says, Dominic, you're back and you brought an apple. Seems to me like anybody who offers Marcel an apple, he's going to follow. So hope you enjoyed the story. I really, really miss you all, and I hope to see you all again soon. And be safe, look after your family, and enjoy the time that you have together while it lasts. Bye.